just got a fortune battle here against TheJoker94. Uploaded a battle against him earlier, but it's whatever. This was a really good battle, so yeah. I got my anti-lead Dragonite out here while he had Ambipom. Since I can't flinch, he switches out predicting the Draco Meteor into Jirachi, and I can't flinch because I have inner focus, obviously, so yeah. So he went into Jirachi, kind of scared of the Ice Punch here, so I switch out to Swampert because I know this is a free chance to get up rocks. Actually critted me with the Ice Punch, didn't really matter that much because it didn't do that much, I guess, but then he switches out into his Venusaur, and I fucking hate this Venusaur with a passion. This was a battle, like a tourney battle or whatever, but I knew that the sleep powder was coming, so something had to go to sleep. So I just chose Swampert because he's least useful. So I'll switch out into my Infernape here because I know I can just U-turn out after he gets up a Leech Seed because I've faced this thing before. He switches out because he doesn't want to take a Flare Blitz and stuff, but switches out into a Suicune, which is cool and all. So I just U-turn out, and that's pretty cool. That U-turn did not do much, so it's kind of revealing that he's like Crocune or whatever. Because if he was offensive, that would do a lot more. So yeah, just switch out into Shaman, and right here I predict to switch back into Venusaur and just go for an Earth Power. I mean, didn't really do that much, but it's better than a Seed Flare or Leech Seed. So that's cool and all. So now I just go ahead and switch into my Jirachi because this thing can also just U-turn. And I know that his only attacking move is Sludge Bomb, so I'm good on that. So now I switch back into Shaman because the U-turn couldn't break the sub for whatever reason. That did not affect me because I am the grass type, so I just switch out back into Jirachi, which he goes for the Sludge Bomb, so that doesn't hurt me. I just go for an Iron Head here because I'm getting tired of the U-turn because he can just substitute again. Or he can just go for the Leech Seed. That works too. So right here, I go for an Iron Head while the after turn effects are going, obviously. He switches out into his Dragonite, and right here, I just went for the Iron Head. After the Stealth Rock damage, it does a lot because of a crit, so... but sorry about that crit. It definitely did suck for him. Because now I can just, kill him with 2 of them instead of, like 3 or something, I don't know. But he could have got a free Dragon Dance up since I can't flitch him. And then he probably could have killed me off with the Earthquake or something, I don't know. So yeah. So he switches out into his Jirachi again because he can just, take whatever. I mean, he can just take Iron Heads or whatever. And he just chooses to U-turn out, and I went into my Infernape predicting that. So that's cool and all. He goes out into his Ambipom, and I'm scared of the Fake Out here. But obvious, like going into Gengar was a bad move because... oh, I'm sorry, but he ends up having the Payback, which is kind of different on Ambipom. I didn't quite realize that he would have Payback. I thought maybe Pursuit, but I don't know. So he just goes back out into his Suicune, and I predicted that and just went for the U-turn because he doesn't want to take Iron Heads with his Ambipom. So now I'll switch back out into 8 because I was hoping that I could kill right here with the close combat. But since he is a Crocune, he barely lives the thing. But luckily for me, he just goes for the rest. I mean, I definitely needed this Infernape for later on in the match, you'll see. So now he's up to full HP, and I don't want to exactly play all that games with hoping he doesn't get Surf. So I switch out into my Shaman while he predicts that, I think, and goes into Venusaur. If he didn't predict that, I don't know what he was doing. Either that or he was predicting a second close combat. I don't know. So he just goes for a Sludge Bomb because I had Shaman out there, and I switch back out into Jirachi. I turn out here because I was half predicting a Switch or a Leech Seed, one or the other. But I just go out into 8 because I don't exactly want to go for Shaman just in case he predicts that. But I just went into 8. He missed his Leech Seed, which really didn't matter that much, I guess. But I just go for Flare Blitz because I thought he would predict my U-turn. But he didn't. He just went out. He just went out into Suicune because that thing has been taking my hits all day. So now I just switch out into my Dragonite because I know he's asleep and his only attacking move is Surf. He gets a rest right there. That sucks for him, I guess. And if you didn't notice already, this match is going to be very haxy later on. So yeah. He just gets a Surf off his second one when I go for the Fire Blast because I was predicting to switch back into Venusaur or his Jirachi. Mainly a Jirachi to take a Draco Meteor, I don't know. But right here I switch out because I'm predicting him to go into something, I don't know. Plus I know I can, oh yeah, I switched out because didn't want to go for the Draco meter because I would just be at -2 and then I couldn't kill him off since he would get a call mine. So right here I just go for the Leech Seed, kind of hoping he doesn't switch out into Venusaur, which he didn't. He went into Snorlax because he thought this could be free setup, I guess. But it's all good, I guess. But I do have the Protect on my Shaman, but didn't want him to get a free curse, so I switched out into my Jirachi, which he goes for the Body Slam. I was praying for no Paralysis or whatever. Paralyzes, I don't know. I can't really say that word very well, so yeah. He didn't get it, and I'm getting Leech Seed recovery the whole time, and right here, I just go for the Iron Head. I thought I would go for the U-turn, but whatever. Kinda wanted to scout out how much an Iron Head would do to a Suicune anyway. So yeah. Switched out into Shaman because I know he really can't touch me that well. He just goes for the rest because I guess he thought that was a free opportunity to go for it. I don't know. So he switches back out into Venusaur while I go for a Seed Flare, but I missed, which really sucked because if I could have hit him, maybe I could have got this little special defense drop and then maybe killed him off with the Earth Power, but it's not the case now, is it? So since I am Choice Banded Ape, I can just go for the Flare Blitz here and break his sub easily. So yeah, he just goes for a Leech Seed, I think. Or no, he went for a Sludge Bomb. Maybe he was predicting the U-turn and then into Shaman, I don't know. So yeah, that almost kills me, and I was praying he didn't get the poison or whatever. So right here I switch out, predicting a switch into Suicune because that's what the cool kids are doing. Just gonna go ahead and go for a safe Seed Flare here, I think, and he goes into his Jirachi, predicting that. But whatever. So kind of scared. But right here I just go for the Protect because I want to scout out what he's going to lock himself into. He locks himself into the Iron Head, so I switch out into my Jirachi. He just goes for an Iron Head because he's locked into it. So he just goes for another Iron Head, which he ends up winning the Speed tie, of course. And I just get a U-turn off, which turns out not to kill him, That sucks. So I switch out into Drake and Josh here because I know I can just go for the Extreme Speed to kill him off. Plus, if he switches out, he's going to get raped by rocks. Well, not really raped, but he's going to die from rocks. So he just switches out to Snorlax here. I'm kind of hoping he goes for like a curse or something while I just go for a Draco Meteor. I'm hoping the combination of Draco Meteor and Earthquake can kill him off because, after the Draco Meteor, I have no type of stab left. So he just goes for the Body Slam, praying for no paralysis again. See, I said it right that time. But I just go for Earthquake here, hoping it will kill. But, just thinking it through, Snorlax doesn't have the greatest defense in the world without a curse, so I'm pretty sure that would kill, which it does, and then I die off to Life Orb. So he just switches out to Ambipom. I predict that and go into my Jirachi, but, he still gets the free Fake Out. I was kind of hoping, kind of praying that I would live that, which I do, so I just go for the something here. I go for the Thunder Punch, predicting to switch out into Suicune. I mean, it doesn't do that much, but it's better than nothing, like I've been saying earlier. So I switch out here because I don't want him to Sleep Talk the Surf, because I'll need Rachi most likely. I guess he predicts that and goes into his Venusaur. Either that or he thought I would just stay in and keep spamming Thunder Punches, which probably would have been a better idea, I don't know. But I just go for Earth Power here, which was kind of retarded, but I really didn't want to sack anything, and I was kind of half predicting him to go for the Leech Seed, predicting my switch into Jirachi, but he didn't do that, so yeah. I just switched out into my Rachi here because, because I know something kind of has to die. It's either going to be Ape or Jirachi, and I know I need Ape more, so yeah, I just go for the Iron Head here because I know I just need to kill off his substitute. So, yeah. He went for the Leech Seed because, that's what can't really hit me with anything else. So, yeah. He's back up to, like, a good amount of HP right here, so I switch out to my Ape, hoping to kill it off with the U-turn, which I don't. Minimum damage hates me, like always, so that's great. But right here is pretty cool. I go back out into, Shaman, which he half predicts, and just go for a Sludge Bomb. But I live with 1 HP, which is really amazing. But it doesn't matter because, wait 1 second, I go for a Seed Flare and miss because I was half predicting him to go back out into Suicune, salvaging his Venusaur or whatever. But, that's just great. So So I just go back and out to Ape here, and I go for the close combat because I know that'll kill him off. Plus, it'll do a good amount to Suicune if he does decide to switch out. So he just goes out into his Ambipom here, and right now it's 2-2, and it's really coming down to the wire. I just go into Swampert for the fake out, which I do need Swampert a lot because if Ambipom's still alive, I need something to take a fake out, which is the form of Swampert, since all I have left is Ape and Swampert. So I'm trying to waste some sleep turns here, trying to wake up, because if I can get Suicune out of the way, it's pretty much my match. So the plan here is to just wait for the Suicune to, try to get off his damage as much as I can, and then, come back out on a turn that I hope he does not go for the Surf. Then I can just, kill off the Suicune, and then switch back out into Swampert to take the fake out, but, we'll see how that happens. So he Sleep Talk here and gets a second Surf, which is just great because he got 2 Surfs in a row, but the second part is he crits me, which just sealed the deal. I can't win anymore, because if I switch out here, I lose Ape, and, if I lose Ape, the game's over anyway. So yeah, the crit really screwed me, and that cost me the game. If it wasn't for that crit, I probably could have won this match, not gonna lie. But, that happens, so yeah. Comment, rate, subscribe. Well, not quite yet, but I was kind of hoping I'd kill him off the close combat, to be honest, to make the score lower, but that's whatever. So yeah, he barely lives, which is another minimum damage, so yeah. Comment, rate, subscribe, and later, guys.